Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Probably mostly gentlemen, but for any of those ladies who are out there watching war games such as this one, I applaud you. And welcome nonetheless. So we're back here at, I think this is file number 20 that were exchanged. Last time we left off, we had a little bit of action beginning to shape up in this little farm complex. I had established my front line pretty well in the village over here. I had a lot of reserves kicking around. And most excitingly, we had a Panzer Grenadier mounted or armored in the half tracks around the corner and head on down the hill. We just got eyes on that as the turn ended. This is the start of the turn. So that's where most of the action is going to take place this turn. We've got a lot of armor movement here too. 3 pieces of median armor, 2 of them Panzer IVs, 1 Panzer V. Yeah, not much other than that to update. This turn, there's obviously a significant amount of action here. Not too much action over here, as you can tell. This position is untenable, obviously. I lost my armored car, 50 cal Jeep, and probably going to lose the rest of these guys here in the next turn. This position, I've been hoping to get a foothold. I don't know if I'm going to get there fast enough. Seems like he's rushing forces in there. He's got some medium armor. He's got a Panzer V overwatching this whole area. An update on our game. Nathangun has posted that he's going to be busy for the next month or so here, so the turn rate will sort of slow down. And I've been pretty busy as well too. My wife and I are in the midst of acquiring a new business, and so my turn rate isn't exactly the fastest, or I'm unable to do a whole bunch of videos. So I figured I'll take that opportunity while he's busy to try and update you guys with where we're at in our turns and get you filled in on the action here. I think this is, like I said, file 20. I think we're up to file 32, so there's about 6 turns that I should be able to cover and fill you guys in on. So I'll probably just do this completely differently this time. Just going to run through it. My little observation post here starts to take fire from some of these tanks. This is a huge... Oh, I was so choked by this. A freaking support tank, or a support track, from like 500 meters away, scores a penetrating hit. I don't even remember where it was. I think it was through the wheels here. Yeah, knocks out the engine. First shot. As well as like damages the radio optics and tracks. So this thing's immobilized. First frickin' shot. So dumb. And this is like obviously a very valuable piece to me. However, they get the worst of it this turn out. What they lose, this is quite obviously a platoon of Panzer Grenadiers mounted. There's the HQ in the rear, and they've got 2 supporting support tracks. Oh, this guy gets taken out by. Yeah, he gets him first shot right through. Bam! That's gonna work. One thing I was pretty choked about is I had all these AT guns. I don't know if I said this in the last time. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. It's been a little bit. All these AT guns were still limbered. So if they weren't limbered. They could have spotted them a lot sooner as well and picked them right off. And I had that one anti-tank gun. Where is he? This guy I had positioned to cover this lower section and any advances on the road, but I had another one right over here, I thought. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's right in there. I had them deployed right there, but they didn't really have much of shots, just sort of on the crest of the hill there. I redeploy him to here. He would have been perfect. He would have been able to see a lot of the movement before it took place. Anyways, continue here. First shot. I hate you.
Roger, check fire.
The Sherman gets the bulk of the action here, or a bulk of the kills. Commander gets knocked out, but thankfully these guys don't count. So he's killed one support track, one half track. A few infantry from the squad there managed to escape, but they're probably routed. Only about 3 or 4. This half track gets knocked out. So far it just looks like we've got an HQ and a squad coming in. These guys finally decide to back up. I'm kind of annoyed by that with the mechanics in this game. These guys have no threat necessarily to these guys coming forward just because they lost it. Maybe I'm unrealistic in my understanding of how battle will carry out. But I probably am actually. But I mean, if you see these half tracks coming at you, I would think first of all, you prioritize the one that's closest to you, and secondly, not necessarily back up when you see just MG half-tracks coming at you. I guess maybe you'd be scared that people could be coming through the bushes too. It's one thing for me to be critical, but there's also code, and then if you were in that position too, I don't think you'd have the balls that I'm probably expressing that you would have. 76 mil, I think, got the second shot. You saw those 2 shots on this half track.
Red fire mission out.
Who sees this guy? Aside from 75. So I began redeploying this 75 mil because I saw that coming. Began deploying him this way, and I saw they had a Panzer IV coming across the field this way. So I'm just trying to anticipate that. Oh yeah, my M10 got the retaliation shot there. He's finishing off the other M10 while this guy hits high. Locks him back up. See some more movement up on the ridge there too. Sorry for the rifle ridges. Boom! That's a dead support tank. And he gets a spot on that Panzer IV, who doesn't look like he sees me yet. He sees something else, but it's a good position for me to be in. I'm pretty good hull down position, and I've already got this more or less sighted in, so my next shot should be right on. We just sort of caught a glimpse of that Jeep being knocked out. There was that one Panzer IV approaching down this road. I don't think there's anything else really that takes place over here. This turn I begin to advance further up.
Roger, check fire. End of mission.
Oh yeah, my Stewart gets a kill on a support track. There's one. I'll show you that one in a second, the M10 shooting off at this Panther. And, oh yeah, this Panzer IV knocks out my heavy machine gun stationed here. It has a really good sight on anything approaching down the road. Yeah,
fire mission
that's
out.
it. So not too much shaping up right here. I mean, we've lost already. What was it? Yeah, we lost the one Stewart there, and we lost the other Stewart over here when I tried getting the oncoming shots. They've got these. Oh, I forgot about that one. But this concentration of armor. That's, as I've gone through this battle, I've realized that's one thing I really neglected to do, and it's probably led to a bit of my downfall, perhaps, although their armor is far, far stronger than mine is, especially at long range. But I will definitely remember that in future battles. Unfortunately, that lesson is learned with the blood of my pixel troopins, but yeah, so a little bit of movement. I can see that they're beginning to try and occupy this position. It's a nice protected position. I don't really have any vision on it. They can advance down here too and just sort of prime. And they tried making that pass. I think I also killed another regular half-track there in previous turns. Yeah, so that's my... No, I didn't kill that one. I killed this support track this turn. And this is a 37 mil support track that I killed in the previous turn. So very quickly I'm acquiring a Kraut vehicle graveyard here. And, well, I mean, I'm amassing my own Yankee graveyard as well. Just give you a bit of a preview as to how my end is faring here. I have to back up so he's just in a bit more of a hold down position. I think I showed this last turn, flicking shots off this Panther as it backs up.
Roger, checking fire, end of mission.
You see the Panzer IV there. He begins taking shots. Bing! Down south. He begins in the next couple of turns to just start taking shots on this farm complex and try and just besiege it. Blink! So frustrating. I would be so frustrating in the war if you were, especially if you were in a good piece of armor like this from Americans, tank destroyer. Everything yours just bounces off. I think this is at about 800 meters, which is a fair distance, but just can't quite seem to penetrate the frontal armor. That Panther, we've got, look at that, 1, 2 off the front, crazy. We've got some on the turret ring there, almost. Seems probably more protected. We've got probably about 5 bounces off this thing in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's all I see. That is a very capable piece of armor. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know if I'm going to do any action clips this time around. I think I've more or less summarized it for you guys. I see some infantry movement here, and we see a lot of infantry movement here. Looks like another, oh, it's a mortar half-track. I didn't see that before. As is that. Well, well. At least 2 mortar pieces. And 2 HQs. So he's got some support troops coming in here. Looks like he's ready to try and besiege this area. And he's got some firepower to be committed to it. This little scout car, light armored car, tries to lay a shot. He's got a bit of a bead. Oh no, not him. There's another one further back though. This guy. Tried taking a shot off somebody crossing the bridge and he was just wide, I think. I think that'll about do it. I think I've probably drawn this on long enough. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll have another one up shortly. Cheers.